Hello everybody, Mangaris here and welcome back to Resident Evil. We are getting back into the gunk. And we have much to do. We just made it out of the major mansion and we're running around the garden for a little bit. So, we're gonna see how far we can get and what there is to do. But for now, we have much to figure out. I know one thing I want to do. So I'm gonna push this along with us so we can plug that hole. We do not want to be tentacled. We do not want that. Tentacles bad. I also bumped the game audio up a little bit because the previous recording was a little quiet on the game audio front. I imagine we're going to get into spider territory sometime soon. Yep, there they are. Run! Man, you guys really hurt. You guys sponge a lot of damage. Alright, well, we're into the spider territory now. Is there anything else in here? It looks like a clock dial. Some kind of a code. Okay, so if that's 9 o'clock, then this would be the correct orientation. That's like, what, like 9 o'clock even? Let's see. Okay, so this could be multiple things. This could be a code of 912 because of the 9 and the 12, and you read time by going where the big hand is, you know, and then the little hand, and then you put the hours and minutes together. And if something's on the 12 and another digit, then it means that it's that other digit's like time, right? So I'm assuming that that would be 912 as a thing, as like a code. Thing is, though, I'm not really sure. Not really sure exactly where we would apply this code. Maybe it's in that one room. I don't know. Maybe it's in that one room with the keycard code that we saw previously. Alright. I've got plenty of healing items, so I'm just going to use those to be safe. Ah, the red book. I think I remember the puzzle that's tied to. What does it mean? C room key. Sure, why not? All right. All right. I'm trying to think of what we can do here as far as weapons go, because I don't think I have anything besides the bazooka at this point. I don't think I have any other weapons with a sizable amount of ammo. Alright, let's... Alright, so where did we already go? Alright, I think we checked out each of the rooms at this point. So... there was a code in that other room that was either 9 o'clock or 912 or 912, whatever the code ends up being. So maybe we need to keep that in mind as we move forward. Alright, I'm not gonna like going down this hallway. Okay, I'm not snapping to targets, so I'm assuming there's not a whole lot in here. Okay, this is a pretty big room. Alright, I'm assuming this requires a key code. Can I interact with the key code? Will you push the keys? Yeah, okay, let's try 9, 1, 2. Okay, is this like a puzzle to get certain ones? Alright, let's come back to that. Fuck you guys. I found a key. That's good. Run away. Run away from the bees. Not the bees. Not the bees. All I can think of is Nick Cage freaking out with the bees and stuff. I am wounded, apparently. Well, here we are. Alright, we'll take the green herb. 002. Nice. We're gonna make another super concoction of green herbs. Let's see what's going on in here. There's a map. This is the plant section. Found a secret thing. Let's not descend yet. Alright, let's look in this other room over here. this point, I think we just go down and see what's going on. So I don't think that we're going to be able to do anything else, because I don't know how to open that one door. I don't know how to deal with the bees. I don't have the keys to open up either of the other doors. And I don't think you can open the big door over there either, so... So let's see what's down here. Actually, wait, yeah, I need to adjust this. I'm not gonna be able to get behind it. Alright. Nice. Alright, there are plants in here. I expect this to get bad very quick. Alright, I imagine that I can weaken the plant by cutting off the water supply somehow. So we'll have to see how that goes. With water this high, I expect some kind of monster in the water, and so I'm freaking out a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we used a key and opened a slot at the same time. Wow, I got attacked by sharks and I barely took any damage from that. Neat. Hey. Take that, shark and plant. Yeah. I wonder if they'll die eventually. I wonder if they're an environmental hazard now instead of an active enemy. Alright, well, I took away the water, so I imagine the plant should be weaker now. Alright, there's still that one room. There's no keyhole. Does it require a code? Okay, I guess that just opens whenever. Why not? We just did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go save. Wouldn't hurt to save. Alright, let's get our Beretta out. Just so I have a lot of ammo. I think the plant should be relatively weak at this point, but never hurts to have some extra firepower. Alright. Let's go weed eat. See. Oh wait, no, it's this one. This one, right? Let's see here. Alright, can I look at my files and see if I found anything? These are the things. I don't know if I just have to figure out how to do it, or you're supposed to find an answer somewhere. Yeah, it seems to be a thing where every button I press changes all the buttons that are like in straight lines next to the one I'm pressing, not diagonally. So that's sort of where the puzzle mechanics come into play, right? There we go. Something is written on the wall. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13, and 13 plus 13 is 16. I think I remember this. I cannot pick that up. Okay, I'm gonna need some inventory space for this bit. All right, let's see. Something is written on the wall. All right, so they each have their designation. All right, I'm gonna need a lot of inventory space. It looks like, because there's what, 4 different versions of this I'm gonna need. think that'll have to do for now. All right. So let me think here. All right, I'm trying to think if this is what we need to be doing. Because I'm trying to remember, or I'm trying to think about how this would work with each, like the first 4 digits each have a code for like what item to use. And so we mix things together to create certain substances that eventually make it up to 16, right? So that's sort of the puzzle. So this is really just a matter of we need to get specific things together. So let's start with 1 and 2. I need water and red. Alright, that looks red. See, is this red? They're all empty. How do I put stuff together here? Alright, I have water now. Why are they all empty? Can be mixed with other chemicals, but where are the other chemicals? Oh, do I have to get into that other room? Is that what I need? Alright, I'm a little lost in terms of where the hell the chemicals are. Are they hidden elsewhere? Around somewhere? They're also poisoned, which doesn't help. I'm starting to wonder if I should go back to the... Like, go back to the main part of the mansion and see if that 9 o'clock code does anything at that little key card area there. Because I don't know what else to do here at this point. Actually, let me try something. I wonder if I can use the empty bottle, like, against the... Like, if I use the empty bottles against the wall of, like, chemical stuff in the lab section. I wonder if I can just... You know, like, wall hump, and then enter... And then use a beaker to make a thing. Like, I don't know. Okay, I can't use it here. No, I can't use it here. Is it... It's just me... Is it... I'm starting to wonder if this will, like, do something if I put two waters together. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, I've got all of those. Okay. Again, where do I get these chemicals from? I'm assuming I have to get into this other room, but I don't know how to. I'm assuming I need like a 003 key somewhere. Like I said, let's run back to the mansion and just see if there's maybe something we can get out of one of those rooms. Because there was that one room that had a, not a barcode, but... Oh wait, can I put these into a thing? No, can't use that there. All right. Let me take a second to think where this is here. I'm trying to remember where that room with the code was. I think it was at the end of the hallway on the opposite side of the mansion. So I got a long way to go as far as running back. Oh, well, never mind then. It's nice to know that this whole thing was a bust. Just pointless. I guess we'll head back and fuck around, I guess. I don't really know what to do. I don't think I can kill the bees because I think they keep spawning. See if this room opened up at all. No. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to wonder if I missed something somewhere. Like if there's something I'm supposed to do with a book, with that one book I got, or if I'm supposed to like find the chemicals somewhere nearby, or if I'm using something wrong mechanically. Like I'm a little confused on how to do what you want me to do. It's like I understand the challenge of figuring out the recipe for the chemicals we need, but I don't understand where I'm supposed to get the chemicals from. So I'm just kind of stuck. So wait. I'm just looking around. Actually, hold on a minute. There's a door nearby, and I can continue to interact with the number keyboard. So does that mean that I can unlock that door if I get a certain code on this one right? Like if I get nothing up top, nothing in the middle, and then 3 on the bottom, does that affect things? Man. I am really just lost here. I really have no idea how you're supposed to solve this. I'm gonna look this up real quick, how you do this puzzle, so be right back. Okay, apparently all I need is in the room, but I'm not really understanding how I'm supposed to know that. I'm very confused about like how this is supposed to work here, because I'm really confused. I mean, this is the thing. When I looked up like where stuff is, it just says just mixed chemicals, bro. And it's like, well, where are they? I don't know where they are. And so I'm just fucking around right now. I wonder if maybe if I go downstairs, something will happen. There's a button. There was a sound from the room next. Ah, okay. Let's see what this does. They're all wet and useless. It looks like there's shotgun shells up here. Oh man, there's a good bit of ammo in here. Actually, wait, can I pick up that ammo? The game's been weird about, like, picking up ammo. Okay, I can take these. Let's use up some explosive against these sharks just to kill them. And also just to clear up some inventory so we can pick up some of that shotgun ammo. Ah, there's a key. See, I can't drop items, can I? Oh, come on. I gotta, like, either waste shit or run all the fucking way back. You know, dropping items as a mechanic is highly underrated. It really does make a difference. The thing is, there's a key there, so I'm assuming that a lot of the stuff I need is going to be in that other room. Just putting all of you away, because you were just getting in the way. There we go. That's the one we needed. If only I had wall humped enough to activate a button. That's the only thing that really changed and slowed us down. Ah, okay. I'm gonna need the red book for this. Okay. This is one thing. Now that we have that, are we going to be able to actually, like, craft the thing? Alright, let's make the jolt first. Let's do that first. Because I think when I use the book, it'll, like, open up a new area for us to do stuff in. So let's take a little time to work on some other stuff first. Alright. So, alright, so I need water. Okay, see now stuff is listed, so I just really needed to get into that other room. That is what made the difference. Actually, come to think of it, let's I may not have enough inventory space to do what I need to do anyway. So let's go back. Let's get rid of the Actually, do we want to get rid of the extra ammo we have? I want to grab the book that I have. So we'll grab that and see what we can do. May as well bring some. Nice. Okay, that leads into that big room, so maybe I shouldn't go back there yet. Alright. Alright, now we can actually do this puzzle. Alright, so I found it's usually good to make the highest digit thing first. Alright, so I need to make... Let's see, let's make... Okay, let's make 3 first. Well, we're going to work our way up to building 13 first, and then we can make 3 at the end. Alright, so first I need 3, which is water and red, I think. Yeah, water and red. I've got 3. Now, how do I make 4? See, I can just grab 4 and then put it together. Okay, so just 4 should be enough. All right, I've got number 7. And 6 is 2 and 4, which would be... Oh yeah, I need to go get another one of those. Damn. I should have brought them all with me. Oh well, we're close to a thing, so it's not that bad. This whole recording so far has just been trying to undo, like, a puzzle, really. Just trying to finish a puzzle up that we got massively delayed on because we missed one thing on a wall. I cannot stress that enough. Alright, we're just gonna put those up for now. I need room to craft and make the V-jolt. Actually, I couldn't think of it. I've got a pretty good computer. I could probably just blast through these loading screens. Yeah. I don't need none of that shit. Alright, so what do I got so far? Okay, I need 2 and 4. Let's see, which is where is 2? I got 4. Where's 2? There's 2. All right. Let me combine 4 and 2 to make 6. We put 6 and 7 together to make 13. And then we get water. And number 2. And then we mix it together, and then we get what we need. So... Yep. Nice. Now we got a bunch of empty bottles. All right. Now I gotta go all the way around to the whatchamacallit and poison the roots. That's what I need to do. Hello, roots. Prepare to get jolted. Now let's go check out that room. May as well grab this on the way out. I don't think I can actually get rid of those without putting them in a chest, so let's go ahead and remove them since we don't need them anymore. Where are the... There they are. Okay. Just in case I need to shoot some big things. Okay, you're still a threat. Okay, I thought you'd be dead. You suck. Can't even do a victory lap on it. Hey, mansion key. Is that the final mansion key we need? Yep, that's a helmet. All right. I was kind of hoping there'd be loot in here. So I guess are the bees pointless then? Are they just an obstacle to overcome? I guess they are. I remember in the other version they had an actual like purpose behind them. Like you could go and loop around and like like what is it like? It's not gas them. It's something else. Oh, cutscene.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, this dialogue
Now,
has
there are a lot of rooms
aged
in that
wonderfully.
mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Okay. Let's go back to using the shotgun for a little while, just to save some of these explosive stuff.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow give me.
This is Jill. Brad? It's broken.
Well, I guess it's broken now. Alright, I don't know which room to go to first, but I do remember where a couple of rooms are. Yeah, they know how to politely open doors. What the fuck, game? What the actual fuck, game? Why do you give a random overpowered enemy right there? What the fuck? gotta redo so much shit now because of that stupid fucking...
Resident Evil.
That's one thing I've had relatively consistent complaints about across the series is it always seems like there's a really weird imbalance of difficulty. I gotta do all that fucking shit over again now because of that random jackass killing me. Fucking hell. I gotta do all that shit over again. You know what? I'm actually just gonna do a jump cut. I'm gonna do a jump cut until we catch back up again, so... BRB. Alright, we're back. I managed to do what I did. Also, I'm going with the bazooka and the shotgun for this next little bit, so... Let's see how things go. Stay dead, you fucker. Alright, so now I gotta deal with those guys being around. Hey, goodies. It seems like a lot of this stuff is the kind of stuff I need to have on me with all the crazy shit we're dealing with. You know, I wonder if we're ever going to deal with like a spider boss. Because we only dealt with a couple spiders and that was it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ooh, Magnum rounds. Alright, let me take this ammo and store it. Oh, there's a thing on the wall. I need to check that out. after that reset, I'm going to be spamming save even more than I have before. So, bear with me here. Oh, come on. Can I really not pick up the book unless the light's on? Stupid restriction. There's a lot of stupid restrictions in video games I've noticed over the years. Alright. Where do we need to go here? Let's see, I haven't been able to open up that back room in the room with the two-way mirror, but that didn't mention a key, like a helmet key. I'm trying to think, is there like a... I think we might be able to go to that big room upstairs. Alright, let's do that. We're on the right side of the map for that, right? Yeah, okay, we're pretty close. Alright, this is a big room. A hole opens in the fireplace. Ooh! Ah, fuck you, Snake. And apparently I'm fine after that. Like, the damage in this game is really inconsistent. It's like those hunter things will kill me in, 2 shots. But, a giant snake, no, it'll be fine. At least the snake's dealt with. We're slowly trickling down all the enemies we've seen.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry!
Hey.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Pass number. Okay.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Is she not going to mention the underground bit of that at all to him? That's strange. It's like, yeah, I discovered like a thing underneath the thing. Why don't you want to like inspect it? Maybe do a little inspection, just a itty bitty thing. The thing is, I got a key that requires me to go all the way to the other side of the mansion now. But I want to know what's in there. I want to know what's down in the pit. Alright, if I play my cards right, I can get them in one hit. Need to remember that. This is so awkward to aim. I think I'm better off just to move on from these guys. Alright, so this was a neat little shortcut to get around. And also discover a new area. That's nifty. I should probably go and save just to be safe. Alright, so let's see. Probably need to go back to that other... Need to run back to that other safe room area. Alright. We just need to get up the stairs and get to a door. And hopefully we can avoid some of these dudes following us around. I like how it says nothing useful right next to like a series of ammo. It's like, ammo seems pretty useful. Let's see. Can I not push stuff in the dark? I mean, I can't pick up a book I can obviously see in the dark, so Resident Evil in general is just a weird kind of series. And then I can't loot the thing that I could see from like 2 seconds ago. Oh, restrictions. Restrictions are so nice. Ooh. There was anything else in here, was there? No, it's just the simple room. Alright, when I get out there, I gotta unload on this dude. I'm trying to shoot. It's just really fucking awkward to do this. There's a bunch of shit in here. Battery. Alright. Nice. Get a bunch of explosive rounds too. It's a good day. Alright. Really need to... I really need to find another... I need to go back to the safe area and drop some stuff and save. I think I could probably avoid that one guy forever, just because if he stays there the whole time, then I can just run. Alright, we're going back to the bazooka, because Daddy needs to use up some of this stuff. Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, let's just kill this guy out of here just to be safe. Fuck you. Alright, we got a lot of stuff here, so let's see. There should be that one thing back this way. Yeah, here we go. Because I know that we need, at least I think that we need two things here. What is that? Python. Nice. Alright. I guess we're done with this. Alright. Well, we have something we could use the Magnum rounds for. Oh, that was the wrong way. Alright, now that I got a Magnum, I kind of wonder if I should put that away and save ammunition for it, since I think it's... I remember the remake had the Magnum be super powerful. Like, super powerful. Let's see, we've got a good bit of ammo to subsist off of for a while, especially against tough enemies. So let's put the Python in there. Alright, let's go put the battery... Yeah, I'm gonna need the crank too, won't I? Alright, we should be okay for at least like 11 kills, which I'm thinking that we probably won't deal with that many enemies, but if I'm wrong, we're coming back here to get the Python. Alright, now I need to look at some of the areas of the map that we've not been to. Yeah, there's like bits and bobs in there that we've not really done anything with. Actually, now I think about it, let's put all the stuff for getting the elevator going back, because I don't think we necessarily need to do all that stuff now. If this game... If the remake is any indicator, we'll probably... If the remake is a indicator of anything, the path of progression takes us toward... the waterfall. So going through the mansion for a little bit longer will be a little bit more purposeful, I think. Alright, now... Did I get everything here? Okay, I did. I got a blue herb, so I'm trying to remember if that does anything. Okay, so this just leads back down here. Fuck you. Okay, there's a big room and then another big room. Alright, come on out here, buddy. I want to use the weak shit on you. This is the Jill shimmy. Where are you going, dude? There we go. Alright, we got 2 doors. Yay! Ammo. It's a helicopter port. If I could contact the other members from here. I didn't click that, but okay. Right. I think all that we could get out of there was in there. Let's see what's back here. That is a mysterious bookshelf if I've ever seen one, especially given the texture difference. See, is this a good idea to block this way? I'm assuming. We'll see what happens. Oh, I need to move the thing over there. Okay. This is the problem, right? You kind of have to engage with puzzles in a way where you run the risk of getting fucked over if you're wrong, and if the puzzle is harmful. So it's there's a lot of trial and error in some of these puzzles in terms of knowing when things are going to hurt you or when they're not going to. Then we get this shit where I gotta reset it now because I thought the game was going to try to kill me. Trying to think of where we could go left. I think it's just progression now at this point. Alright, I don't think we're going to need that for a little while. I imagine we're going to need the crank and the battery. Let's see. I need a second to think here. Okay, I think we've got everything we need. The only hurdle is making sure we don't die from anything stupid along the way. Alright, we need to get to the opposite side of that. See, the basement goes directly across. The problem is I expect to run into monsters along the way. I could just take the pathways around. I still don't know what that one door is for. I could go over there and see, because it's near the pathway. So I could check it out. I think we'll check it out. Oh, I love this thing. It makes me feel so much better about myself. Okay, I just don't have the key to this room. So this is just gonna be a while, I guess, until we get it. The spiders are back. Let's see, I wonder, did ammo respawn? No? I'm gonna crush all of you. Me, you little fucker. Fuck you guys. Ah, damn it, I'm poisoned. Alright, let's go as far as we can and see. Alrighty then. Let's just do a quick little sweep here. Okay, that one room is locked off. Gone. I think pretty much everywhere up there. Gone pretty much everywhere in the basement as well. Alright, I think we're good to go. So that's getting low on ammo. Alright, let's load that up. And then swap it out for the Magnum. Alright. I think we got what we need. I could use an extra green herb, though. Just to top off things. Alright, after all that, gonna save again. Because why not? Nice. Now I believe we use the crank, turn the water back on, and then we'll reach the next major point of progression. At least as far as I know. It's kind of weird seeing some things like reduced in the remake. But I guess it's just part of the game at this point.
Oh, Jill, what good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Oh, yes, please. I'm a little nervous.
I understand. It may be more dangerous if you come behind me. Be careful.
Harry?
It's kind of funny how all that build up to that moment and then just and then the music stops. It's just like, oh, we're done now, by the way. So apparently there's 2 different ways to go here, but Barry was here. It just so happens that the first door I take is the one that has a bunch of weird stuff going on. See, hexagonal hole. Alright, a hole is open and I can't jump over it. Alright, so we're probably coming back this way at some point. Well, at this point, we call it quits. So, sorry about some of the resets here. Had a couple of moments that were just like, well, fuck. But, we'll see how this goes, and, hopefully we can finish the Jill run in the next recording. I think we're getting there. I know we have probably the entire, like, underground facility to do, and the rest of the sewer bits, so we'll see how long it takes to finish this. But we'll get there when we get there, and then I do plan to do a Chris run as well. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. But for now, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.